Have you ever thought that a liberal arts education was a waste of time? Think again. As said by Robert Salt on the Virtual Salt website, a liberal arts education teaches you how to think, how to learn, and helps develop your faith. One way it teaches you how to think is developing strength of mind. It also teaches you to think for yourself. If you can understand things without having to have somebody help you, you're a lot more confident in what you have to say. It also develops your mind, or strengthens your mind, because you know more things. Another thing is how it teaches you how to learn. It enables you to understand what you're learning. If you can understand things in more than just reading or just looking at it, if you could play a song to help you remember things, or paint a picture of something, it's going to help your mind understand things a little bit better. It also helps build compound knowledge. Compound knowledge isn't really a real thing, it's just something I like to think of as knowledge being built on knowledge. Once you start off with the basis, then you can build more things off of that. If you understand how to play a quarter note in band, then that'll help you understand what an eighth note is, which is half of a quarter note. It helps you understand the basics and then move on to the more difficult things. It also helps you enhance creativity. By enhancing creativity, it helps you to understand how to do more things. If you can understand, again, the basics, you can move off into different things. You can create more things, you can understand how to build more things, and maybe come up with an invention of your own. Another thing is it enhances your wisdom and faith. By wisdom, it enhances the ability for you to teach. If you can understand things a multitude of different ways, you can teach a bunch of different types of students. Many students can't learn the same way, so if you can teach them how to understand things in more than just one way, besides just reading or maybe in a PowerPoint, anything, it could really help your job. It enhances your faith because many people who have learning disabilities can understand through music or other types of liberal arts. It helps you to maybe, if you can't stand up and talk in front of people at church, you could always sing a song or play music for them, or even just draw things to help make your church more livened up. According to the Huffington Post, a liberal arts education also contributes to your happiness. If you can understand your feelings a little bit better, then you won't be upset, because everybody's usually a little bit happier if they're not stressed out and just wiry and going all over the place. It also helps create your knowledge and your confidence. If you know what you're talking about and you've practiced and you just completely understand something, you're going to be a lot more confident about it. And if you have confidence, then it's going to be a lot more entertaining, and things just go better for you. Another thing, just as Dave Voskuil said in his article in the Austin Business Journal, is that a liberal arts education helps develop workplace readiness skills. Many employers look for the ability to understand things in different ways, and also creativity when trying to select their employees. If you're somebody who's outgoing, can understand things, has many ways of just putting stuff together, then they're probably going to hire you over somebody who just knows one way of thinking, and that's it. If you can understand how to show people what you're trying to tell them in an interesting way, it's a lot more persuasive and just better. So, if you ever want to think about a liberal arts education not being important, think twice, because a liberal arts class could be the difference between you getting a job and you being a bum on the streets.
Yes,